Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Duchess of Unicorn YouTube channel, the DOU. Now, today, first I'd like to welcome you. Hi. And if you're new here, then check out any one or more of like 100 videos that I have here on YouTube. I'm a fairly new channel, so if you watch something and you like it, it only behooves you and helps me out so much if you subscribe, like, comment, and of course share that out on other social media platforms. And if you're one of my regulars and you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much again for all your support and comments and shares, likes, and all of that. And I do read the comments, and as you know, if you are a subscriber, I do respond to your comments. I'm doing that to kind of have some interaction as well as getting to know people that are like the usuals that stop into the Duchess of Unicorn YouTube channel. So the DOU welcomes you. Okay, so I did a deep fake video and I uploaded that for you, and that was called Meghan's deep fake. It's right here. And you can check that out because this video is in fact kind of a part two. So let's get into it. Remember, the description box has the full disclaimer. This is for entertainment, people, but do not get it twisted. I do my research and I am dedicated to bringing you, celebrity stuff, a little bit of royalty, because this is about Meghan Markle primarily and Prince Harry, but pop life and alternative news, stuff I really kind of get into. And I'd like to share it with you, and I will see you in the next video. So let's go ahead with today's video. Okay, so today is going to be a part two on the deep fake thing. So we've been seeing a few videos of Meghan over the past few months. It's like her new thing because she had to think of something to get out of the quarantine no-show. So think about it. Meghan's always been a media whore. She's always been into a lot of, look at me stuff. I'm really important. I'm that type of person, and you need to see me and follow me and look. Together, I'm going to be famous, and I should say infamous. And marrying Prince Harry has bumped her up considerably in terms of people knowing her. So she's already won that goal of hers to be infamous, to be so famous, she's a household name. However, I'm not sure that if she doesn't continually do these act moves, that she will continue to be a household name, because there's not going to be some person that leaves this legacy of being a household name. Now remember, Wallace Simpson at one time was a household name in her day, and she was basically a household name because she was so uniquely different to the royal family. But also she took her husband, who was actually a king, prince, and then a king, away from his country, his people, and he was outcasted, and he was living in France for the remainder of his life with his wife, who actually bared no children. So it's really an interesting story, and it kind of, I want to make sure that it kind of has a synonymous feel to what Meghan Markle is doing, except they threw this baby into the mix. And so let's go over right here and start looking at this video too. Let's see if it's this one. Oh, this is the article. Okay, so this is the article too. Oh, and before we get started, Vitamin Vape, you all know I've mentioned that it is my new partner, and energy is always at a premium. Certainly look for the link to my link with Vitamin Vape in the description box. Okay, so let's look at this right quick, and we're at 5 minutes right now. So let's stay with me, people. Stay with me. Okay, I'm going to play this for you simply about deepfakes and why I'm so adamant that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have basically adopted deepfakes. And the list can go on and on, but how often have they been doing deepfakes? In the video when Meghan was reading to the little baby, whoever's baby that was, that Oprah's book club kind of gave to this baby, made Archie his own listing of books. Big difference from that video to say what we're seeing now, showing on these videos differently along with Harry. So let's listen.
Dear fellow scholars, this is 2-Minute Papers with Dr. Károly Zsolnai Fehér. It is important for you to know that everybody can make deepfakes now. You can turn your head around, mouth movements are looking great, and eye movements are also translated into the target footage.
Pretty good.
And of course, as we always say, 2 more papers down the line and it will be even better and cheaper than this.
As you see, some papers are so well done and are so clear that they just speak for themselves. This is one of them. To use this technique, all you need to do is record a video of yourself, add just one image of the target subject, run this learning-based algorithm, and there you go. If you stay until the end of this video, you will see even more people introducing themselves as me, such as head, mouth, and eye movement, but what's even better is that even full body movement works.
Amazing.
Absolutely incredible. Now, there are plenty of techniques out there that can create deepfakes, many of which we have talked about in this series. So, what sets this one apart? Well, one, most previous algorithms required additional information, for instance, facial landmarks or a pose estimation of the target subject.
Interject here and say, think about that. We have a lot of people watching Meghan and Harry, and they're not the only ones using deepfake, but I'm focusing in on them because this is what this channel is about. Harry as well. But I want to focus on Meghan because she looked the most different. Now, I have seen other videos that I've questioned that was the actual Prince Harry. And most of you remember, like, it's the Prince Harry that he's sitting in a nondescript room with the background. It looks like it's a group home photo, like a nondescript wall, plain wall with a armoire. And it just looked very unprincely. You know, it just looked mundane. For basically, he's so wealthy that the places that he would be would look a little more opulent, wouldn't look as plain. Basically, he's in a holding facility. Okay, that's my opinion. I just wanted to interject here because now they're talking in this particular video that you can actually deep fake body movement. It's kind of like they're just merging these two together. It's very, very incredible to see these type of things. Technology is going so far. They've always had this technology, but it's becoming more mainstream for the everyday Jane and Joe. Called Everybody Can Make Deepfakes. It's from the 2-Minute Papers channel. You can go there, subscribe, check out their videos. 2-Minute Papers, they're on YouTube, and it's got the hashtag of deepfakes. And again, do your research. Don't take my word for it. It's just to open our minds. This is what my channel is all about. Opening up our minds to additional possibilities. Basically, that Meghan is unauthentic. How and why deepfake videos work and what is the risk? Okay, let's go down and just check this article out very quickly. Deepfakes are fake videos or audio recordings that look and sound like the real thing. Once bailiwick of Hollywood, special effects studio, and intelligence agencies producing propaganda like CIA or GCHQs and GTRIGs dictate. Today, anyone can download deepfake software. Now remember, it's a software, and create convincing fake videos in their spare time. Now think about this for a second, folks. If they say that anyone can do this, imagine someone who's knowledgeable about it, and take it even further. Imagine being so wealthy that you can hire the best of the best at nearly any price point and have a video put out. Poor quality. And maybe that's why in the previous video when Meghan was talking about BLM and she was saying how all these lives matter and such on and so forth, when she was in a video by herself and she had that like glittery screen filter in front of her, people were like, what's up with the filter? Maybe it was a test to see if anyone would pick up on it. That was awfully poor quality for a princess giving a video. I want you to know the difference and kind of talk with you about the differences between what we're really seeing and how we're being indoctrinated into this artificial realm. A consumer who's just fishing through the internet and happens across this video, it makes it seem as if that we're okay with it because we're sitting there watching it and we're certainly thinking, you know, this is okay. It's just a deep fake. They want to do indoctrinate us to think it's common and it's okay. And the more that we think that way, the more we'll see Meghan Markle doing that. Now, those of you who are in the know understand and have mentioned that there have been arrests, even in the British royal family. Be arrested. Latest news about Ghislaine Maxwell. In my own personal world, I would kind of assume that he has been detained. However, being a prince, that's another level. But with Meghan Markle being in the United States, she is a United States citizen. So think for a second, if she was in the UK and she was being sought after for questioning or being detained, she would need to be extradited to the United States, her home country, because she was not a resident, a legal resident in terms of the UK of citizenship, but ultimately her citizenship in the United States was never revoked or is still in effect. And so I would think that she would need to be extradited to the United States. So that means she would need to come back to the United States to face any formal question. All right. So I again want to thank you so much for the 2,700 subscribers. And I appreciate all your comments. And I would love to know what you think of what we're seeing with the past few videos from Meghan Markle. And I think that if you look at the difference, if she puts out another video, you'll see if that video doesn't incorporate deepfake technology, you'll see a clearer, crisper, more real with Meghan's real features, and you'll be able to tell. And then you can see for yourself by pulling up her video with Prince Harry with the gold background talking about racism, and you can kind of put them side by side and see. Train your eye. That way you're not being spoofed.